Hey guys, so I've done some updates to the shop. Since I gotta be home anyway, I figured I'd make home more comfortable. So one of the things that I did a while ago was I put in this door so I can get to the next shop, right? So I cut this out, framed it in, put in the door. Now I got a beeline straight to the shop, and that's my backyard. I don't know if you can see it with the sun, but yeah, that's my backyard. There you go. So I'm in the country. I get snakes. This is all black at night. So I'm putting in this light. The box is already installed. The hole's already made. So that's next. And I'm probably going to do like a brick path or paved path. So straight to the shop. So that's one. Next is these lights. I like the lighting in here. You can see it's fairly decent, but when you're painting, like a bit more. So I'm using these pot lights right now. I'm going to mount these LEDs, and they're gonna basically be mounted diagonally on the car, and probably use these pot lights lower for the lower sections. So that's about it for this side. Eventually I gotta finish putting insulation and then plywood or sheetrock this, yeah. That's later. That's not critical for now. Now over here, what this used to be is an open way. I used to have car parts and a whole bunch of stuff on that side of the door. That's now new. That's new. That's a new door. Everything here framed up is new. So framed up, put wiring, and also put here on a three-way switch. So once you come in through this door, I could turn on the light. Once I come over here, or if I come from the other workshop, I could turn on the light. So I got to do the same thing over there. But this is new. Now I'm going to cue what behind this door looked like before. I'll do that now. Okay, so let's take a look and see what's behind the door. I know I still have some plywood to do, but I didn't order plywood because I forgot. And I'm trying to stay home as much as possible with, virus and everything. So this is what I did. This is the problem when you give a DIY person time, right? They find things to do. So let's go over everything I did. Redid the walls, skimmed it, and painted. This is the same countertop I had prior. If you look at you saw the before video, or saw anything before, this was a laminate countertop. I routed the edges and then epoxied the whole thing. It's very smooth now, and that was a process. But it was fun. This is actually using spray paints to get all these designs. The company that makes this epoxy is very good. It's very cheap, very important. It's cheap and allows you to basically, use your imagination. And all these designs was using a series of maybe 3 or 4 Rust-Oleum spray paints. I believe white, black, what else? Hammer, which is like a beige. I think you could see some of it in here. And then the base was done with a bare red. Don't remember the red, but that was done as a base with a tint of black. So that's how that came out. Came out pretty good. I like it for my purposes. The floor, this is laminate floor that is actually probably the cheapest laminate floor you can buy. This is generally 72 cents a square foot, but I got mine for, I believe, 40 cents a square foot, and it's not waterproof. But I wanted a waterproof floor, and I did not want to pay anything over $1 a square foot in total. So what I did was I glued the floor together. Now it's not glued to the underlayment or the concrete. It is glued to each other. So this is still able to expand and contract. It's just going to do it monolithically, which would do anyway because it's the same materials. Exposed to the same ambient temperature, it's going to expand and contract the same amount. So there won't be any separation. This was done weeks ago, and I did a little experiment to see how waterproof I could make it, because this surface here is waterproof. It's the joints that you got to worry about. So what I did was I used Titebond Type 3. Type 3 is their waterproof. Type 2 is the water resistant, and Type 1, I don't know what that is. But I used Type 3. And came out good. Took a lot longer, but came out good. I have a workout section here with my hodgepodge of weights and bench, and this is horse mat. So I think in total I spent like $300 here. So that's that. Got some couches off Facebook, and that was on sale. And I got my little library over there. And I redid the bathroom. Installed some porcelain tile and a new vanity. And I'm still working on doing the tub a little, but I'm not changing it, just fixing it up with some new caulking. And I got my little library here for automotive crap. So little side thing. You want some books that I would recommend that you'd get if you're restoring your car that's not really widely publicized or spoken about is these two. These two are great books. I'll leave a link to the books in the description, but these two are real good. This will do it's basically assembly manuals in case, one, you don't know what should be on your car, because this is 50-year-old cars we're talking about. There's a lot of crap that could happen and come off, and that or not be right that's on the car. So these assembly manuals have full breakdowns with part numbers of your entire chassis of your car, so you won't miss anything that you're supposed to have on it. Right? So this is the body, this is the chassis. Otherwise, your Chilton and Haynes manual will do you good. I got both. I got Haynes here and Chilton, and I got the Haynes body work. But that is basically my updates. So let me know what you guys think. All right, please like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of the renovation, and we are going to get back to work on the car.